So earlier this week, I made a video called Van Dijk versus Saliba is not a debate. And the reason why I made that video is because I saw an Arsenal fan on TikTok crying, saying that Saliba should be in the Player of the Year debates over Van Dijk, right? And the comments are outrageous. Now, I want to start with this comment here, right? In case he didn't realize, at the end of that video, I basically said Odegaard and Rice don't deserve to be in the Player of the Year, and McAllister and Alisson should be in there. Now, that part was satire. I said that so I could mock the way the guy was saying that, Van Dijk doesn't deserve to be in there. I was just taking the piss, to be honest. So if people really think I believe that Odegaard and Rice shouldn't be in there, I don't believe that. They should be in there. If anyone that was like that didn't deserve to be in the Player of the Year it's probably Isak actually. I know Isak's been crazy, but Rodri has to be in there somehow, right? And if it's between Isak and Rodri's got to be in there. Now this comment, Van Dijk is nowhere near Saliba's level. Even QEO is better. I'm not even gonna reply to this one. This is just pure agenda, and I respect it. At least he backs his own players to that point. I disagree, of course. I don't think Saliba is anywhere near Van Dijk, but hey, have your agendas, I guess. I have no idea what this guy's talking about, though. Maybe Van de Ven, better leader, but better defender is Saliba. I don't know. I'm like 99% sure I did not mention Van de Ven's name at all in that other video. So I have no idea what he's talking about. Well, I read this entire comment, and his main points basically were you can't blame Saliba because Liverpool's team was injured. And I didn't blame Saliba in that video. I did not. I was basically saying Van Dijk has had changes in defensive midfield. He has changes left back, right back. His center back partnership, even his goalkeeper, has changed various times this season. And he's still been our best defender, basically. He's carried us through like the phase where we had kids in that Carabao Cup final, and he got that header at the end to give us the win. Once again, I didn't discredit Saliba. I didn't blame Saliba for our injuries. I was just saying, if Saliba had that much changes in the Arsenal squad, like for example, White and Gabriel, Raya, and Declan Rice all being injured at the exact same time, wouldn't that affect Arsenal's defense? Do you think Saliba would just play the exact same way? No. And even the system-wise, I saw a video that Haas made earlier. Van Dijk has Robertson and Trent if they're playing. If not, he has what do you call it? Connor Bradley pushing up 24/7. We have a back two whenever we're attacking, and you can tell when we had our best form, we had Gomez tucking into midfield from left back, and he was really pushing up like Robertson. But still, Van Dijk goes out here defending by himself with probably either Kwanzaa or Konate, but it changed. And I haven't watched enough Arsenal games to know what their tactics are like, but I know for a fact that he's not pushing such a high line with only one other man next to him. I know he's not doing that. And he basically here says, what do you call it? 50% of the season. If Liverpool's players are not available 50% of the season, too bad. What an argument! I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to respond. Really, too bad. I lost. Now this one grinded my gears a bit. He said they have a new keeper this season, and they've been playing with 3 different left backs. We've had different goalkeepers, left backs, center backs, defensive midfielders, right backs. We've got center backs playing left back, right back, and sometimes defensive midfield. Gomez was out here putting in shifts. And he tells me to stick to the NFL or something. And I understand it now. When Melina kept saying all the Yanks comments and that Premier League should never be in America. Bro, just because I'm from Canada, just because I'm a maple syrup muncher, doesn't mean I'm forced to watch the NFL and the NBA. Come on, do better. This one is probably going to be the last one I'm going to respond to. He's saying lies. We haven't been able to field our first team back 5 all season. So don't talk what you don't know, my guy. Basically saying Timber has not been fit this entire season. And so we've basically not been allowed to play our best 5. We had only one, which was Virgil van Dijk. He was our only player that was like consistent, not getting injured. Konate got injuries. We had to put in Kwanzaa. what do you call it? Robertson got injured. We had to put in Simicast. Simicast got injured. We had to play Gomez. Trent got injured. We had to play Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley, he's also injured, by the way. He's returning this week. So I have no... thank God Trent is back. Also, we've ran McAllister in defensive midfield for how long? And when Endo actually started playing good, since I think Arsenal at home, 2 months later we lost him to the Asia Cup. It doesn't help just because you had Timber out, which is one player, and I'm pretty sure that they had Kiwior and Zinchenko running around. I'm not sure who the third one, Tomiyasu probably, but still, Tomiyasu is solid. He's very solid. Don't compare him to the likes of Simicast. Thank you.